If you're looking for a PC that can play games at 1080p and have a budget of $400, then keep watching. So hey guys, this is TeamOverclocked. Today I'll be showing you guys the best $400 gaming PC for early 2018. Now you might be wondering, how will this PC perform? Well, this PC should be able to play games at 1080p high settings with around 30 FPS. If you drop the settings to around low or medium, you can hit 60 FPS as well if that seems more enjoyable to you. Altogether, this is offering decent performance for the price. Before we start, I would like to mention that there is a PC part picker link in the description, so check that out if you're interested. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into the build. To start it off, we have the Ryzen 3 1200 for $110. This is a great mid-range quad-core processor that comes clocked at 3.1 GHz. It also has a nice air cooler in the box, which should keep temperatures low on the CPU. In terms of performance, this should be able to handle gaming at 1080p and at 1440p, and it's also a pretty good entry-level CPU for 1080p 60fps video editing. All around, this is a great value. Now for the motherboard, we have the MSI A320M Pro VD for $31. This is a decent micro ATX motherboard that comes with 2 RAM slots and 4 SATA ports. It also has support for RAID and USB 3.0, which is perfect. Now this does not support overclocking, but for budget builders, this shouldn't be a problem. So all around, you can't go wrong with this motherboard. Next up, for the RAM, we have the crucial 8GB set for $85. This is a nice 1x8GB kit that comes clocked at 2400 MHz. 8GB should be perfect for gaming at 1080p and even at 1440p, and it's also enough for some light video editing. It's also nice to know that you can add more RAM in the future, since this is only one stick and this PC has 2 RAM slots. Now for the storage, I went with the Hitachi 1TB drive for $40. This is an average hard drive that spins at 7200 RPM and has 32 MB of cache. This means that loading speeds will be decent for all your games, movies, and media files. Also, the 1TB capacity should be good enough for most people, and if you ever want more storage, you can always add another hard drive in. So this is a great value. Now for the graphics card, perhaps the most important part of a gaming PC, we have the GIGABYTE GT1030 for $75. This is a budget graphics card that comes clocked at 1.2 GHz and has a boost clock of 1.5 GHz. It also has 2 GB of VRAM, which is good enough for 1080p gaming. The cooler on this is not the best cooler out there, but for the TDP that this has, this should be good enough. In terms of performance, this can easily run games at 1080p with some playable frame rates. In lighter games like League of Legends, you can max those out at 1080p, which is great if you're looking to play those lighter games like League, Dota, and that sort of thing. Now for the case, we have the ASA Sirius for $25. This comes with 3 drive bays and it also has a side panel window. The front panel features USB 2 ports and a set of audio jacks, which is perfect. Now when you're building in this case, cable management is going to be a little tight, but it does come with some basic cable routing holes, so it should be easy enough. So for the price, this is a great budget case. Now last but definitely not least, we have the power supply, which is a CORSAIR VS400 for $35. This is a safe and reliable PSU that comes with an 80+ white rating and the quality that you can expect from a white label CORSAIR PSU. Also, since this has the capacity to supply 400 watts, you have room for future upgrades and overclocking, which is nice. And although you won't be getting any fancy features like modularity or like black cables, you're getting a quality product that should last a few PC builds. And before we end this, I would like to mention that we have the PC part picker link in the description, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. But yeah guys, that's all for today. If you liked the video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please dislike this video and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.